He's in charge of acquisitions. Omar's in charge of dispositions. Layla's swamped over there, deals.
Hey.
What does she do?
She's dispo.
Dispo?
She does owner finance too.
Oh, really?
I'll sell you our houses.
Yeah? We'll send them over.
Then Krista, she's acquisitions. Kicking it.
Nice.
Jordan's acquisitions. So Jordan. We got a couple people out.
Who got the most volume right now in acquisitions?
Yeah.
Nine.
What's your average deal size?
20K.
20K is your average deal size? And you got 9 of them right now?
Well, right now there's one that's 56 potential, but it's probably gonna be like 30.
So what's that volume looking like for a month for you?
If they all close, realistically, like average 25, 26.
I like the vibe, isn't it?
So these are launch pad offices, so when we hire new people, the manager will be in there training them.
Okay.
And then they get pushed out to the sales floor.
Oh, so they got to be in here first. They got to like pay their dues, and then they get out to the sales floor.
Well, yeah, I mean, we want to be close, so we get their training on point.
You can hear them make calls and all that. Hey, that's a good idea, bro. See, there's always some gold in every vlog. See, that's a good idea. Look, so you basically onboard them in here.
Yeah, it's like launchpad room.
Yeah.
So we got a new hire. They come in here, hire them, make sure that they capable of, being on the phones and trusting with the leads.
There you go.
And put them on the sales floor.
Bro, I like that. That's tight. I might have to do that. Right? Because ours, we just throw them in the water, bro. Learn to swim.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously on the job training, but
You're good at sales, right? Like you came in the game in sales. Like that was your strong suit, right? Or like I don't even know how you came up, to be honest. Like how did you get into real estate?
Yeah, I got into sales and then eventually started my own sales and marketing company. I was making some money and then started investing into real estate, and then a couple years ago I just went full-time real estate. Took my talents to real estate acquisition game.
But how, like what got, like how did you, like wholesaling, right? Yes, you're talking about like what was the door that opened there?
Well, one of my buddies got into it and he made like $18,000 in like his first deal or something. I'm like, man, if this motherfucking guy can do it, so can I. Type deal. So it's just like this sense of belief just kind of pushed me to go out there and do whatever it takes to make it happen. Yeah. Just because I knew somebody personally that actually made it happen. So once that happened, it was just game over, and then closed my first deal. And I kind of learned the whole process, and then I was just comfortable from there, and it was, the rest is history.
I think we have like a similar story. Did you get into door knocking sales?
Yeah,
you were in door knocking sales?
Yeah, I was in door-to-door B2B.
So what were you selling?
So I started selling AT&T Uverse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then,
damn, that's real right there. So he was door knocking, trying to sell cable and phone service.
Yeah.
That's hustling, bro.
Yeah.
Is the commissions fat on that or no?
No, I mean, it's just a volume game, so we would have to hire a bunch of sales reps and, dish them out to different markets. And we ended up having like 10 different sales offices around the country.
With your team?
Yeah, just my company. But the real money that we started making was in B2B commercial sales. Because businesses just have more money and, they have more data. And we got some good contracts with DirecTV, so we'd go in like bars, restaurants, and, so we made some pretty good money on that,
Yeah, so that's cool, because now I know that you really started from the bottom, right? Because I didn't really know how you started.
I started knocking doors.
Knocking doors, bro. That's gangster. So like, for like me, I started knocking on doors too. He was selling cable and phone services. I was trying to cut grass because I didn't know what to do. For real, bro. You flipped a lot too, right?
Yeah.
Aren't you known in Dallas like a big flipper?
Well, I mean, because I had my marketing company for a lot of years, so it was just it was pretty much taking all my time, just my marketing company, so it was just a lot better for time. I would make less per deal just doing rehabs because that was my main focus. I would just raise money, private money, and then buy from other wholesalers. So that saved a bunch of time and scaled that to $1 million company while I still have my marketing company. But obviously you can only push so far chasing two rabbits, and I kind of felt it was like I had to make a decision just because I'm giving my people 50%. I want to give my people 100%. So that's when I made the decision to go all real estate and just going direct to seller, picking up deals and acquisitions.
So was your like initial plan to like get into acquisitions and flip everything?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much everybody's plan. I mean, I was always prideful when I would wholesale deals. I did a couple of them, and I was like, man, these motherfuckers are making all the money. And, built some connections and, just took it serious and did my thing, built some systems and grew,
So that's cool. So I was in construction too, or remodeling at least, and that's how I got into real estate, because I was like, I had big crews, and one time this young dude was just like, man, this is your crew, it's crazy, like you do, like, because they would give me the whole job, because I would do everything from roof to the foundation, and he was like, man, you're young, this is cool, and I was like, man, you're young, this is like, how are you doing it, you know what I mean? And he was like, bro, he gave me 2 words, and it's been ever since his history. He was just like, look into private money and look into wholesaling. And ever since then, I was like, man, what am I doing? I'm over here swinging hammers and shit. Like, like barely I mean, I was making decent money, but nothing like we're making now. Yeah. I mean, I thought $10,000 a month was a lot back then, right? I was like, God damn, we're balling, you know? But so that's cool. So you had like obviously systems and stuff for flipping.
Yeah. So I mean, I had, you know, good set of crews. I mean, I was pretty much all hands off. You know, just essentially evaluating properties all day and signing closing documents. You know what I mean? Had a good support team, good construction team, and, you know, good big book of network to buy deals from, like wholesalers and agents.
I got you.
Yeah.
So what do you think that so a wholesaling company and a flipping company, you've had both?
Yeah.
Is wholesaling way easier?
No. Fix and flipping's way easier.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I wasn't expecting that answer, bro. I've tried. I'm trying to start a flipping company with my pops.
Yeah.
And it's hard, bro. Like
I mean, it's very time consuming. What people don't see, all wholesaling really is just sales and marketing.
That's all it is.
It's just sales and marketing.
Yeah.
Fix and flipping, it's more so like investing. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if the numbers make sense, then, you know, it's just kind of like you're putting money somewhere and you're making money on that money, you know, if you develop the right systems.
If you develop the right system.
So it doesn't require sales, it doesn't require marketing, you know, the titles are always clear, you don't got to deal with a lot of the, you know, shenanigans.
That's true.
So I feel it's a little bit easier to do fix and flips.
What about babysitting contractors? Well, that's the hard part.
GCs, bro, you gotta, I mean,
GCs.
Well, I've been in the industry a long time, so it's just like I have pretty good connections and a good brand, so if somebody fucks me, then, you know, their career's done. You know?
Yeah, you blast them out everywhere?
Yeah.
So, tonight's the big night. Tonight's your event.
Yeah, it's your event.
How you feeling?
Great, man. I'm ready to buy some deals. You know, get people together, and, you know, it's good for our brand. Get us on the map so people know what we're doing. Know that we actually buy deals for real.
Yeah.
You know, help them move deals with what have you.
Yeah. We just did our first deal. I don't even know if you know that.
I don't know.
That's
how good he is. Didn't even
No,
know.
that's cool. See, one thing I like about this guy is he preaches. We were at a mastermind a few weeks ago, and he was saying how you got to pull yourself out of the business.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm definitely nowhere near. If I right now I'm not there, and I'm getting 10 phone calls every freaking, you know what I mean? Hey, what about this deal? Hey, what about this deal? So I'm definitely not there. I haven't made those systems yet. But we've only been in the game for this is going on our 3rd year.
Yeah.
So we're not there yet. I don't know how fast you were able to do that.
Well, I mean, I have business experience in general. You know,
Yeah.
I've been in business since I was essentially like 19, 20 years old.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a different product. You know, I'm really good at delegating and, you know, putting other people in place to have a leadership role. Because it's not just me. I mean, obviously, you guys saw my team. I have really, really sharp leaders, and you know, they're not like chumps that can barely afford to pay rent. Like, I mean, everybody here is making some serious money. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just me.
Yeah, I saw the cars outside. I saw you.
Nice little parking lot out there.
Skylines and a license plate to say 5K earnest
5K.
money deposits.
5K.
We gotta get that on the vlog.
You know, we try to stay humble. You know, it's I mean, these guys, you know, have great opportunities, and I definitely can't do it by myself. You know, it's I'm blessed to be able to surround myself with go-getters.
So was that your initial plan when you started the business, to get yourself out as fast as possible?
Yes and no. I mean, I feel like the initial push is just something that you're passionate behind. Obviously, real estate's, you know, I find joy in, you know, creating something and making something nicer. Wholesaling, it's nice making, you know, money, but I feel satisfaction, you know, giving somebody opportunity and seeing them be able to progress and grow in a position that you provided for them.
Right.
So I'm really passionate behind that. You know what I mean? It makes me feel good.
So you create leaders.
Yeah.
That's what you're aiming for.
Yeah.
And what's kind of like do you know who's going to be a leader, and then you kind of groom them, or is it just whoever produces the most, or?
I mean,
personality.
Yes and no. I mean, I've had you know the top top level salespeople, and they're not necessarily the best managers or leaders. You know, sometimes it's best for them to just stay in the role of being a salesperson. That's what they enjoy the most. And I've seen that a lot in really high producing salespeople. You know, it's not, there's not like a direct system or formula that you can look into somebody. It's just, I mean, the leader is gonna separate themselves from the bunch, and you'll know. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they just try to hunt and find that one person and just have them run your entire company. It doesn't really work like that. You know, so it's like I gotta have like a team of 10 for somebody to just separate themselves from the bunch and, you know, be selfless in the sense to make sure that everybody else wins before themselves, and there's your leader. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, because that's what I'm going through right now. I'm looking for leaders in my company, because we're like 9 of us right now, and I'm looking, because I got some killers, but I try to explain to them like, man, like I want you to be, but I can't show you how to be a leader. You're a good salesman, but it's a whole different world leading, managing people. You know what I mean? You, first of all, you got to be first in the office, last in the office type deal, right? You got to be there leading the pack. You have to learn how to manage people's personalities, because everybody's different. You can't talk to somebody how you talk to somebody else, right? Like people react different how you, and it's like that's like all like emotional intelligence, I call it. Like you gotta learn how to like deal with people. And I tell my guys, like, I want to grow leaders. I want y'all to be in positions of higher to manage people, but just because you're a good salesman don't mean that you fit the role. You know what I mean? You have to earn it. And that's the struggle I'm having right now. Like finding my leaders.
Well, I mean, when you take a step towards leadership, it comes a lot with sacrifice. You know, if you want to see other people take on more responsibilities in your business, they're going to make mistakes. So it's something that you got to prepare yourself for, is just because that's the only way you're going to groom a leader, is to allow them to step into a position, make mistakes, and allow time for them to learn and adapt. Because, you know, I mean, a mistake in this business can cost you, you know, $20,000, $30,000.
Easy. Quick.
You know, it's one wrong text message, one wrong phone call, one wrong document, and deal it done. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of people, it's uncomfortable moving into a position to give somebody else that responsibility, because it's a lot of money on the line. You know, but for me, it got to a point where it's not about money. It's about, you know, it's about serving and helping people grow.
I noticed lately you've been doing the workshops, mentorships, you've been getting in the education space.
Yeah, a little bit.
What, you plan on continuing to do this and growing it? Or?
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of like picky on who we like to bring on, so we don't like flaunt it, like, I mean, because we don't sell courses, you know, to survive. We do it to help people, you know? So, I mean, we'll have 9 workshops a year. So we'll have 9 workshops a year, and then we do take on some mentees. Yeah, but I mean, majority of the time, I mean, we strategically do it just so we can buy deals from our students. You know, it's just so we can do more. Who's
somebody that comes to mind as one of your students that's killing the game?
Man, there's a bunch. I'll probably say Andrew and Alex out in LA. They came in. I mean, they're probably doing like 1 or 2 deals a year. Man, they're banging out probably 150 on average every month.
In LA?
Well, they do it virtually. So
they do it virtually.
Yeah, they're doing it all over.
150 a month every month. And how long ago did you start training them?
Well, they're actually one of our first mentees.
Okay.
So they got into the program. It took them, you know, maybe 3 or 4 months after the first couple sessions, and they started killing it. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that's what it's like. I mean, dang, it's kind of cool to see somebody, you know, thrive off of, you know, being able to teach somebody something.
You're adding a lot of value there.
Yeah.
You're adding a lot of value. Like if you can show somebody how to do that, I mean, you're changing lives. Like a lot of people, because that trickles down, you know, like their whole family, you know, like it's changing a whole family's like course. That's crazy, man. Yeah. No, I mean I mean, kind of like what I'm saying. It's just like I love, you know, hiring somebody and then them coming in and, you know, banging out like $20,000-$30,000 months, and they're just like, holy shit, that's more than what I made last year. So last question, man, what do you see? So right now you have like a wholesaling business. It's running on its own. You're making, you know, you were saying us good money every month, pumping out 20, 30 deals a month, which is like, that's big time, right? Not many people can say they do that. You're young, man. You got a bright future. What's that looking like? What's the next step? Probably development. You know, where it's not like dabbling. Somewhere taking really serious. You know, that's where I spend a majority of my time, is just, you know, focusing on bigger deals, creating things that don't exist. So we got a couple projects we're working on right now.
It's like $8 million in total in just development.
Wow.
So it's it's uncomfortable, but it's part of growth.
Right.
It's doing something I've never done before, but I have success with development. And it's kind of cool to see. It's like, dang, it's just like I created something that doesn't exist and be able to pull money out of that, just having a vision on a certain piece of land. So
what do those development projects look like? Like, what is it? What are you building?
So I'm building 23 condos in East Dallas. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So did you buy the land from your acquisitions team, or did you buy it from home? Oh, so you found it, you sourced it, you bought it. See, that's the goal.
Yeah.
That's the goal, man. So that's my end goal too. I want to be a developer.
Yeah.
That's why I really got in the game too. Like in the beginning, when I was trying to cut grass and stuff, I was like, I want to build some stuff.
Yeah.
So it's cool that that's your end goal too, man. So maybe in a few years we'll both be building some big time, making some big plays.
Absolutely, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, just being like wholesale alone or just an acquisition, it's just you kind of create like a conveyor belt of deals.
Right.
And it's kind of cool that you pick and choose what you're gonna do with
Cherry
them.
pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So, man, I hope in a few years we're out there building some stuff. While you're already doing it. I gotta catch up.
I'm just getting started, bro. I'm just looking for my first deal.
Yeah. I'm just looking for my first deal. Hey, it's levels, right?
Yeah.
So like now you've reached the top level of wholesaling, and now you're starting a new level at the bottom.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool, but it's cool to see, right? Because now you get to level up again.
Yeah.
And then once you're at the top of that level, there's really not much more levels in real estate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, hey, I appreciate you letting me swing by, bro. So I want y'all to check him out. Follow him on IG. What's your IG?
The Donovan Ruffin.
The Donovan Ruffin. If it don't got the blue check, it ain't the one. What else? How can they reach out to you, man?
IG's the best way.
IG's the best way. All right, and he's always looking for deals in Dallas, so hook your boy up.
Texas.
Send him a DM.
Texas.
Oh, Texas. All right. That being said, we're gonna go to the hotel, so we'll see y'all there.